Are you bad at the new Die of Death game modes but want to get better but just can't? Well, this video will teach you exactly how to do that! So, if you don't know, the new Die of Death update introduced the two new game modes, Golf and Fry Bomber, and this video will explain how you can easily beat these two game modes and be consistent at them. Some people debate Golf is harder than Fry Bomber because Fry Bomber is more of a classic game mode due to the fact, it's like you run, you have a health bar, you have a stamina bar. Golf isn't like a normal asymmetrical horror game. It's not like there's a killer, you're just pushing a ball. So people consider this harder sometimes, but some people, if they're better at this, then they'd say Fry Bomber is harder. But the main goal of Golf is to hit the ball through the flag with the hole. I don't play golf, I do not know what it's called, but you wanna maneuver the mazes and stuff, and you wanna hit the ball through the hole. It's better to use hit to hit the ball close or far because it's faster than pushing the ball and can save you time, especially during golf time. When you reach the wall, you wanna quickly do it because there's also a time limit at the top if you haven't realized yet. Also, golf time gives you an award and it gives you lots of points. So yeah, if you're gonna focus on beating golf how I did before I beat it, you want to practice it in private servers by getting a friend or anyone or even an alt account, and then you want to use the private server commands to load up golf, and then you can practice in a private server, and then when you get consistent and you learn all the maps, you can then play in a public server. That's what I did, and after that I beat it first try. I did 2 attempts before private server, and then after I practiced in a private server, I beat it first try. Private servers are really good for practicing golf, and it can help you learn all the maps and make it really easy on where to go. There are also shortcuts you can do with slopes, for example what I just did there. It can help you save a lot of time if performed correctly. I just skipped half of this room, and that can be really useful, especially when it's golf time. It's always useful because saving time is really important in golf time, because if you take too long, the wall will get you, and every time someone wins, it gets faster. When you get to this room, there's 2 ways. I do this way, but my friend that is also in the private server, just a private server, they do the other way, but I do this way, but it doesn't really matter too much. These ice stages are definitely the hardest stages, so you want to hit to get up this slope, then you want to push, and then walk so you don't slip off the ice. Do you want to do pushes? You want to stay with the ball. You don't really want to sprint, otherwise you'll lose the ball. You want to keep pushing, just do small pushes, or else you'll lose control of the ball. If you hit, you'll always have to run after it, but it's ice, so it's you're gonna lose control. Keep pushing, and then when you get to the where you can shoot in the hole, you just hit it. For this ice stage, you want to push once towards the path, then you want to hit it. It's more risky to do it like this, but it's better. Then you want to run and you want to push the ball, then you want to quickly push it again, and then you can make it go in the middle, then you just hit it. It's really quick, and once you learn how to do that, it gets really consistent. When you're trying to do the skips with the slope, you want to first push the ball to where it's right here, and then when it's there, you want to simply then hit the ball. It's gonna get enough momentum and it's gonna jump because it hits the wall, and then just look at this. You can also do these skips on ladders, which in stages like this can save a lot of time. And you see there's also another slope here, so if you line up the ball, this stage also has one more skip, and it's also right at this slope. When you're on this stage, you can also, if you fall in the water, you can hit the ball on that on the little grassy area, and it just launches up for some reason. when you're still on this screen before the round starts, you can move a little bit and you can get a slight little head start. When playing golf, remember to practice every room to get consistent, learn shortcuts if there's any, and try to survive golf time and see how many times you can do golf in a row. Because the more you can do it, the more consistent you are at the rooms. Yeah. If you've played time bomb duels before, this will be an easy game mode for you. Your objective is like there's a hot potato, people try to pass it around, and your goal is to be the last one standing that does not have the hot potato. And like every second you're gonna lose 1 HP, and it keeps going until eventually you reach 0 HP and the hot potato explodes. Now unfortunately I do not have any clips of a normal public server, a 5-bomber round, but I do have YouTube shorts you can go check out. But before like LMS starts, you can either do two things. You can either go out, pass the 5-bomber, like not get tagged, or you could hide in a corner. I mean, since there's no real way to help your team, there would be like no reason to like not hide in a corner. But yeah, and then like when you get to LMS, it's sudden death. But then if you take too long, overtime happens and the bomb just speeds up by like 6x. Like it goes from like 1 second to like 1/6 of a second. Yeah, like what you just saw. Now in 5-bomber you can mainly just run, juke, and kind of loop, but there's not really any looping spots. So basically you want to learn the maps. Just like golf, you want to learn the maps because the maps have different terrain, and knowing where to go can help you not get in a corner, because some people might know maps better than you, and then that could always lead to you having a disadvantage. There's not really much loop, like I said earlier, so you can focus on just running and juking. And the thing is, normally when in like a killer round, a normal round, you don't know when they're gonna M1 unless they're killjoy. 5-bomber is different, however. There was a small little sound effect, and there's a big wind-up for the M1. You can replay that if you want, but even though it's like a wind-up and stuff, the hitbox is a little big, so if they're like right behind you, it's not really gonna work. But if you have some distance, then like that's like enough time to dodge their hitbox. As you would expect me to say, yes, you should practice 5-bomber in a private server to get used to the sound effect and the wind-ups for the M1s and throws of the 5-bomber, and also to get better at them, because it's not like a killer. It's different because wind-ups are longer, hitboxes are different, and of course different abilities. It'll always take some time to learn, and you'll always need to find the quickest route in certain maps to get to a certain destination, so you'll always have to go in private servers to practice maps. But after you review everything, it gets really easy. And that's all the info I have about the new dive death game modes. I don't really have much to say, but thanks for watching. See you guys like later or something. I don't know how outros go. Bye.